This is Tony Mendes, Certified Mortgage Planner with tips on buying investment property. The most common mistake people make once they've decided to become a real estate investor is to overestimate the return on investment, which means it's more important than ever to determine your risk level up front. Your risk level is determined by your current situation and how you plan on buying that investment property. Number one, rent and buy investment. This is where you rent your primary residence and buy investment property on the side. This is low risk as you are only tied to the property you buy and you have much more control over the cash flow based on your cash investment. Plus, it's easier to qualify for. Number two, moving up, keeping your old property as a rental. As you build equity in your primary residence, you can roll that into a new, better home, meanwhile keeping your old property as an investment. This is not a bad habit to continue, as you can control the liability on the investment by financing only what creates cash flow while you still live in the property. Plus, each time you move up, you can get owner-occupied rates instead of investment rates. Number three, 2 to 4 unit owner-occupied. You can buy investment property and live in it as well. A great option to number one, where you'd rather own instead of rent, but still enjoy the cash flow from the other units to supplement your mortgage. Essentially having the same payment as if you rent, but other people pay off the mortgage. Also, because the property is technically owner-occupied, you'll have easier qualifying, better rates, and lower down payment programs available like FHA. Number four, own and buy more. As you build equity in your primary residence, you can trim off the excess and buy investment properties. This is slightly higher risk level, but because you're leveraging the down payment, higher risk with better long-term benefits. Financing is usually the main speed bump for most investors, as many rules have changed on how to calculate qualifying. And because financing is only available for investment properties with at least 20% down, in many cases, that leaves the property in negative cash flow situation. If so, you'll have to make more money to offset that negative cash flow and all of your other obligations. Investment properties can be a great long-term investment with many rewards, but it's ever more important to evaluate your risk level and plan a strategy that you can implement. Start by working with a mortgage planner and analyze your scenario. Then you can have more confidence and lower risk. This has been Tony Mendes with your tips.